Hi everyone, this video is prepared for our group assignment MAT112 and presented for our lecturer Dr. Munira Rosdi, and this video is about compound interest and annuity.
For this video, we will talk about compound interest and annuity. But first, let me introduce my group mate to you. Nawal Wafia, the group leader, which is me myself. Second, we have Chrislyn. Third member, we have Jolene. And the last member, we have Ayu Nazira. Before I start with the question, let me give you the definition of compound interest and annuity. For compound interest is the interest calculated on the principal and also the accumulated interest of previous period. Annuity is a series of equal payment made at regular time intervals, which is monthly, yearly, etc. So let's begin for case study 1. Let's take a look at the question first. You plan to buy a new car and need a loan for 40,000 for 5 years. Two banks offered a following interest. First is Gamma Bank, which is 4.8% compounded monthly. Second is Delta Bank, which is 5% compounded annually. So the first question is, calculate the total interest charge for each bank. Before we start, make sure you write down all the information that was given from the question. For this particular question, we will use the formula future value, which is S equal to P 1 plus I in the power of N. So we just substitute all the information that we already write down, which is P 40,000, I 0.048 divided by 12, and N 5 times 12. After we calculate, we got the final answer 50,825 and 63 cents. Next up, we want to find the interest, so we use the formula I equal to S minus P. So we just substitute everything and we get the final answer 10,825 and 63 cents. Next, for Delta Bank, we choose to use the same formula, which is S equal to P 1 plus I in the power of N. So we just substitute all the information and we get the final answer, which is 51,051 ringgit and 26 cents. As usual, we use the same formula to find the interest, which is S minus P. So we just substitute everything and we get the final answer 11,051 ringgit and 26 cents. Next question. Based on your calculation in A, which bank would be the better choice? Explain your reasoning. We think that Gamma Bank is better because it charges less total interest. Question C. After 3 years, the selected bank revised the interest rate to 5.5% compounded semi-annually. How much should you pay at the end of 5 years? Calculate the total interest paid. To find the answer, we have to calculate the first 3 years. And for this, we use the formula future value. We substitute everything and we got the answer 96,182 and 10 cents. For the remaining 2 years, we're using the same formula, which is future value, and as always, substitute everything and the final answer, we got 51,475 and 55 cents. To find interest, S minus P, and we got 11,475 and 55 cents. Next up, case study 2. Mr. Adam is planning his retirement and evaluating 2 retirement fund options. Option A, a lump sum of 2,500 invested at 1% annual interest compounded monthly. He plans to withdraw 9,000 monthly until the fund ran out. Option B, a private pension scheme that pays 9,000 monthly for 25 years. So, which option should Mr. Adam choose? Justify your answer with relevant calculation. For this question, we're using the formula present value, which is A equals to R1 minus 1 plus I in the power of negative n divided by 1. All the information was already given in the question except for number of payment. That's what we're trying to find here. So, all you have to do is substitute all the information into the formula, and lastly, you will get n equals to 26.3 years. For option B, all you have to do is times 9,000 with 300 and you will get 2,700,000. In the conclusion, the better choice is option A, due to its longevity. Let's take a look at question B. After receiving his retirement fund, Mr. Adams wants to buy a motorhome for travel. The motorhome costs Rm 60,000. He plans to, first, pay 25% as a down payment, 2. Settle the rest with a loan of 5 years, 60 months. Third, the interest rate is 6% per annum compounded monthly. So the question is, calculate the monthly installment and total interest paid. As always, write down all the information given from the question. Next, we're using present value formula, and all you have to do is substitute all the information that you already write down, and then you will get the answer, which is R equal to Rm 869 and 98 cents. Phew, I can't believe you're almost done. Next up, question C. Let's take a look at the question. If Mr. Adam pay off the loan after 36 months, first, how much lump sum is required to fully settle the loan? Second, how much interest has he paid so far? For the first question, we're using the formula B equals to P 1 plus I in the power of n minus 1 plus I in the power of P divided by 1 plus I in the power of n minus 1. After calculating everything, you will get Rm 19,620. To find the amount of interest charge, we're using the formula I equal to n R minus A. So substitute all the information, and then you will get Rm 7,198 and 80 cents. For the last question, Mr. Adam misses the first 3-month payment. How much must he pay on the 4th month to settle all the errors, including interest? All you have to do is times 3 with 869 and 98 cents and 1.005 in the power of 3, and you will get Rm 2,649 and 35 cents. To find total payment, you have to multiply R with errors, and you will get Rm 3,519 and 33 cents. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.